So good morning students. After completion of differences between physical and chemical absorption, then next topic in surface chemistry is adsorption isotherms. So next one is adsorption isotherms. Absorption isotherms. So actually, what are the isotherms? So now isotherms means a graph or plot drawn between or curves drawn between pressure and volume at constant temperature. So isotherms means graph. What is a graph? Pressure versus what is a volume? Pressure versus volume. Constant temperature is called isotherms. What is isotherms? So now these isotherms are explained with respect to adsorption. What is a adsorption? That is adsorption isotherms. So now first of all, let us consider a substance. So now it is the adsorbent. It is adsorbent. Okay, adsorbent. So adsorbents may be liquids or solids, not gases. But is not gases. So now it is the m grams of adsorbent. So it is the m. So now it is the m grams of adsorbent. So now x grams of adsorbate. What is it? It is the adsorbate. So now it is x grams. What are x grams of adsorbate is passed on m grams. What is m grams of absorbent? Now what happens? Adsorbent receive or absorb the adsorbate on the surface. What is the surface of the substance? What is surface of the substance? Is called extent of adsorption. What is called extent of adsorption. So now therefore extent of adsorption is directly proportional to x by m. Extent of adsorption is directly proportional to x by m. So then x by what is m. So extent of adsorption is equal to x by m. So now it is the adsorption. Actually, adsorption isotherms are two types. One is Freundlich adsorption isotherms. Second one is Longmuir adsorption isotherms. So now types of adsorption isotherms. Types of adsorption isotherms. So then two types of adsorption isotherms are present. So number one is Freundlich. It is the Freundlich adsorption isotherms. Freundlich adsorption isotherms. Second one is Longmuir adsorption isotherms. Longmuir adsorption isotherms. Okay. So then types of adsorption is two types. One is Freundlich adsorption isotherms. Second one is Longmuir adsorption isotherms. Okay. So now first one is Freundlich adsorption isotherms. So first one is Freundlich adsorption isotherms. So then Freundlich adsorption isotherms. Freundlich adsorption isotherms. Actually, in Freundlich adsorption isotherms, extent of adsorption is directly proportional to pressure. What is it? It's directly proportional to pressure. So simply adsorbate. Actually, it is adsorbate. It is a adsorbent. Adsorbate forms a monomolecular layer on the surface of the adsorbent. Adsorbate forms, for example, adsorbate is passed on adsorbent. So now adsorbate forms a monomolecular layer on the surface of the adsorbent. What is the surface of the adsorbent? So adsorbate. What is a adsorbate forms? Adsorbate forms a monomolecular. What is a monomolecular layer? What is a monomolecular layer on the surface of the surface of the adsorbent. What is the surface of the adsorbent? Okay. So now extent of adsorption. What is extent of adsorption? So extent of adsorption is equal to x by m. So now extent of adsorption x by m, extent of adsorption, okay, equal to x by m. So then x by m is directly proportional to what is a pressure. Extent of adsorption is directly proportional to pressure. So then removal of the proportional, then add the proportionality constant. So then x by m equal to k into p power n. So extent of adsorption x by m equal to k into p power n. Okay. So now take the logarithm on both sides. Take the log on both sides. Take the logarithm, take the log on both sides. So now log x by m. X by m is taken as log x by m equal to log k plus 1 by n log what is c, log p, okay, p power n, so it is the p. So take the logarithm on both sides. X by m, log x by m, it is a log k plus 1 by n into log c. So then it is similar to y equal to mx plus c. So then it is y, it is m, it is x, it is c. So x by m is taken on y axis. Log k is the intercept. 1 by m is the slope. So then log p is taken on x axis. Log p is taken on x axis. So now a graph drawn between log x by m and log p. Log x by m and log p. Or similarly, it is graph drawn between x by m and what is p. What is p? Okay. So now then the graph, what is a graph drawn between x by m. So now x by m values is taken on y axis. So then pressure is taken on what is a x axis. Pressure is taken on x axis. So now the graph is, for example, it is the graph. the obtained graph. So wherein, so now it is the graph, and this one, okay, it is the graph. So wherein it is indicates at a low pressure, at high pressure, and also what is a moderate pressure. It is a moderate pressure. So now it is the low pressure. What is it is a low pressure. It is a high pressure. It is the moderate pressure. So now it is the moderate pressure. It is the low pressure, and it is the high pressure. What is a high pressure? At low pressure, x by m is directly proportional to P dash. X by m is directly proportional to P dash. So now at high pressure, so it is high pressure. So then x by m is directly proportional to P naught. So it is the moderate pressure. At moderate pressure, x by m is directly proportional to what is P power 1 by n. P power 1 by n. What is P power 1 by n? So now actually based on the graph, what is based on the graph? So number one is at a high pressure. What is at high pressure? What is at high pressure? It is the high pressure. At a high pressure, extent of adsorption x by m is directly proportional to P naught. So second one is at a low pressure. What is at a low pressure? So actually it is the low pressure. In low pressure, extent of adsorption x by m is directly proportional to P power 1, P dash. So same as third one is at moderate pressure. At moderate pressure, so extent of adsorption is directly proportional to x by m P power 1 by n. P power 1 by n.